First of all, I want to apologize for the weird lighting, but my lampshade is yellow, so that's why the lighting is yellow. Anyway, this is a new segment I like to call Pillow Talk with Brittany. But it's not that kind of pillow talk, you perverted bastards. I'm just kidding. It's really not, but it is just the thoughts that I have late at night. It's gonna kind of be like the Brittany Diaries, but it's not gonna be that personal. And it's only gonna be when I'm thinking my best at night. So, today's topic is obviously what I'm thankful for. Because tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and really this year I've come to realize that Thanksgiving is my second favorite holiday. My first has always been and always will be Christmas. But I don't know why I just realized it this year. I believe it's because I've been trying to look at things in a more positive light this year. So, I think the reason that Thanksgiving has, come to light as my second favorite holiday is because, beneath all the bullshit, beneath all of the things that I don't have, I have a lot. I have a lot that a lot of people don't have. I have a very small family, but I have a family nonetheless. I have a very small roof over my head, but a roof over my head nonetheless. I don't have the most luxurious food in the world to eat, but I have food in my stomach. I don't have the most luxurious and comfortable bed in the world, but I have a bed to sleep in. It's things that we have that we take for granted. They seem small to us when we don't really think about it. But they're really not. There are people out there right now that don't have a roof over their head or a bed to sleep in or a plate of food to eat or anybody that they know. And I am, for one, I'm thankful that I'm not one of those people. My biggest blessings this year are my mom and my stepdad, my niece Marley, who's only, I believe, 7 months old now. My cat Melody, she is the best cat in the entire universe. You cat owners, I'm willing to fight. She is, though. She's a great cat, I'm thankful for having a place to live, having clothes on my back and a bed to lie in, and my own space. I'm really glad that I have my own room. I am 24 years old. A lot of people have a lot more than I do at 24 years old. But nonetheless, I'm thankful for what I do have. We're all different people. We all progress at different rates. And, I may not be the best that is possible at 24 years old, but I'm doing pretty damn good compared to a lot of people around my age. I'm also thankful for having an income. Even though my income is really, really tiny and really small, it gets me through each month. And without it, I don't know where I would be. I really don't. I wouldn't be able to afford to rent this room. I wouldn't be able to afford the clothes on my back. I wouldn't be able to afford the video camera that I'm talking into right now, even though it's my $100 Samsung Galaxy S2 phone. But I've accomplished all of this by myself. I mean, granted, the room that I have to live in right now has been provided by my mom and my stepdad, but I've had the money to offer them for it in return. So, and all the things that are in it, like excluding the furniture, well, actually excluding some of the furniture, are all mine. They're all my possessions that I've received, I've bought for myself over the past few years. And I'm just really thankful for everything. I'm especially right now, you all know I'm a Floridian. I live in Orlando, Florida. But I'm especially right now thankful for little space heaters because my room would be freezing right now without one. But yeah, one thing that I wanted to do this year is just be thankful for the things that I do have, not the things that I don't. And although there are a lot of things that I don't have that I really need to have, it is what it is. I can't do anything. I'm trying my hardest to change it, and that's the best I can do. In life, it's not about being the best. It's about being your best, and this is the best that I can be at this point in my life. I don't know. I'm also thankful for really fluffy cheetah print pillows. And really fluffy pink winter robes because they keep me warm and they keep me comfy. I have so many pillows, y'all. Seriously, take a look. Those are all pillows. Well, actually, that's a bear. But the rest of them are pillows. It is crazy. But, you like my angel? Actually, it's my mom's. But, just be thankful for what you do have. And don't take it for granted. Even if, after every bill that you have is paid, and everything that you want is bought, and all you have left to your name is 50 cents, be thankful that you were able to get everything that you needed and still have 50 cents left over, because some people don't have that 50 cents to begin with. So it's really important to be thankful for what you have. Now, another thing that I'm thankful for that I haven't mentioned so far in this video, because I'm kind of hesitant mentioning things like this anymore because I've mentioned them in past videos. And I broke up with this guy, but we're still friends, and I'm thankful for it. Well, this year, I actually wasn't going to mention it because I've done it before, and then now I hardly talk to the people. We're not enemies, but we hardly talk. But in this case, I really do want to mention Ryan. We had the most difficult relationship in the world, basically, not literally, but figuratively. We had a really difficult relationship, but there were a lot of good times that, beyond all the bullshit, beyond all of the curses, there were many blessings. I'm not gonna lie, a part of me does still love him, but I don't really think that it's romantically anymore. I think it's just, we've been through so much. He's my second longest relationship ever, and we've been through so much. We've done so much together. We've had so many great times. We know each other so well. We get along really well when we are together. I'm really thankful for him. I really am. And honestly, his family, me and his sister has had arguments. Me and his mom have had arguments, but I love him. I can't say I became a part of their family in their eyes, but I definitely feel like they're a part of mine. And, I don't talk to them as much as I would like to, but I don't know. That's just life. But anyway, I'm thankful for them, and I'm also thankful for my best friend Kelly. I've mentioned her quite a few times in quite a few videos. And, a lot of people that watch me attentively have realized that me and Kelly have never met in person. And I get a lot of questions like, how can you call her your best friend? You haven't met her in person. What if you were to meet her in person and not be able to stand her? Blah, 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 blah. Well, it's impossible, because if you knew Kelly, you knew how likable she was, and you would know how grateful you were to have her in your life. Me and her have had the worst fallouts. We've had the worst arguments. We've hated each other at points of times. But the fact that that woman can forgive me, and I can forgive her, she's done some pretty, crazy things too. The fact that we can forgive each other and really move on, it tells you that, that's a true friendship. Some people would just drop you and say fuck you and never talk to you again, But I'm also thankful for her, but I'm also really, really thankful. By the way, I love you, Kelly. I'm also really thankful for YouTube. subscribers. Even though I've been struggling this past year with YouTube and subscriptions and views, I am still very thankful for it because it is an outlet to me. My vlog channel, I've actually been doing more on than my music channel this year because I've just had a lot going on in the past year and a half that I'm not always in the mood to sing about, but I'm always in the mood to talk about. Almost always. And without it, even if I get 3 views on this video, you guys, I'm very thankful for those 3 videos. For those 3 views, I'm sorry. Because that shows that someone out there cares. Someone, that's what I used to be about it a long time ago. A long time ago. I used to be about, oh, how many views I got, how many subscriptions I got, how many hits I got, how many likes did I get, how many dislikes did I get. I used to be all about that, but now I'm just about, it's not about the numbers, it's about anybody that's seen it. You know, anybody that has related or watched my videos or anything. I don't care if it was 1 or 100 million. It still means something to me, and I'm still blessed for it. There are some people out there that make YouTube videos on like daily, but only get 0 to 2 views, you know, and they don't really appreciate that, so they give up and they quit trying. Me, I keep trying no matter what. I could go on and have 300 videos with 0 views on it, and I would still make videos because that's what I like doing. But the last thing that I am, well, I mean, not the last thing, but the last thing that I have time to mention that I am thankful for is growing, becoming wiser, becoming smarter, becoming more sophisticated and older, and realizing that posting a picture of half of my boobs hanging out is not necessarily going to get me respect. So, you know, we've all gone through phases. We've all done stupid shit. We've all thought this was cool, that was awesome. This is going to get me noticed, that's going to get me noticed. You know, we've all expressed ourselves in stupid ways, dyeing our hair freaking lime green with orange dots. I mean, we've all done stupid stuff like that, but what I'm thankful for is growing up and realizing, having enough time on this earth to realize that, you know, life changes and you change, and it's up to you on whether you change for the better or you change for the worse. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to have a little bit of a pillow talk with you about what I'm thankful for this year. And if you want, I'm not going to say do it, but if you want to, tell me in the comments below what you're thankful for the most and what you don't think you could live without at this point in your life. Whether it's materialistic or it's family or whatever, just what is it? You know, because we all have something to be thankful for. Even the people that don't have roofs over their heads and food in their bellies, the ones that are alive right now, at least they can be thankful for the fact that someone is thinking about them, or the fact that they still have air in their lungs and a beating heart. No matter how bad your life is, it could be worse. And I want you all to realize that. It's taken me years to realize that. It's taken me years to realize that without love, without a relationship, without like this, that, and the other, life is still beautiful and you still have things to be thankful for. And you should never take them for granted. I'm sorry. I just happened to look over at one of my grandma's pictures, and that reminds me. I want to also say that I'm very thankful for everything she's ever taught me. And to have ever known her is a blessing in its own. And I'm thankful for prayer, and I'm thankful for dreams. Because I can still talk to her and I can still see her. But anyway, she just had to make an appearance in my mind, huh? Anyway, before this video gets all sad and depressing, I hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving, and just remember what there is to be thankful for, because there is a lot. Alright, I love you guys, and I hope you have the best Thanksgiving you've ever had, with the best food, or the best drinks, or whatever you're going to do tomorrow. I hope that you have the best day ever, and I love you all, and I'm very thankful for each and every one of you watching. Happy holidays.